Joseph's life turned again the moment he was taken into Egypt. Yet the story did not begin in a palace, but in the hands of those who sold him. Far from his home and far from Israel's protection, he entered a land of stone columns and foreign gods. The Egyptians noticed him quickly because Joseph carried himself with calm strength, and the presence of God rested on him. Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard, purchased him and brought him into a world where every servant was watched and every mistake mattered. Yet from the moment Joseph stepped inside that household, everything he worked on prospered. Potiphar saw that Joseph's faithfulness brought blessing and placed him over his entire estate. Joseph managed the fields, the food, the servants, and every responsibility as if God himself were watching, and because he was everything flourished. But blessing also brought attention. Potiphar's wife watched Joseph daily, drawn by his appearance and confidence. She tried again and again to pull him toward her. But Joseph guarded his integrity, refusing to betray Potiphar or sin against God. Many days passed like this until one moment changed everything. Joseph entered the house to complete his work, and none of the other servants were inside. She approached him, seized him by his cloak, and demanded what he had always refused. Joseph tore himself away and fled, leaving the garment in her hand. Anger and humiliation twisted into accusation, and she lied to the household and then to Potiphar himself. She claimed Joseph tried to harm her, and the cloak became her proof. Potiphar's trust in Joseph was strong, yet the accusation from his own wife was stronger. Joseph was taken from the height of responsibility and placed into the darkness of the king's prison. But even in the place where hope should die, Joseph rose again. The prison keeper watched him and saw something unusual. Every task Joseph touched succeeded even there. He organized the prisoners, managed responsibilities, and eased burdens. Soon he was placed over the entire prison, and the keeper trusted Joseph completely because God was with him in the pit, just as he was in Potiphar's house. What seemed like a fall was actually the path toward a greater rise that would one day shake nations. Joseph's journey in this chapter shows that purpose does not disappear when circumstances collapse. His faithfulness in secret places became the foundation for his future. What people meant for harm became the step he needed for what God planned next. Genesis 39 ends not with defeat but with quiet preparation for a destiny Joseph could not yet see.